We from Group 1 will tell the Reok Ponorogo culture. This video is to fulfill an English assignment taught by Mrs. Pipit with the theme of local culture in Java. Reok Ponorogo is one of the cultural art originating from Java. Why is it called Ponorogo? Yes, this art comes from the Ponorogo area, Java. Usually, the gate in the city of Ponorogo is also decorated with warok and gembak. These two figures who participate in this reok art with present. Reok is one of the typical regional culture in Indonesia and is still very thin with various things that still smell mystical and mystical from the strong reok light. The history of Reok Ponorogo began in the 1920.
Actually, there are 5 kinds of versions of the famous story of the origin of this reok and warok. The most famous story is about the rebellion of Ki Ageng Kutu, who was a royal servant during the time of Bri Kartabumi, who was the last king of the Majapahit kingdom, which ruled in the 15th century. Ki Ageng Kutu was furious because of the strong influence of the wife of the king of the Majapahit kingdom, who originally from China. Apart from that, he was also angry with his own king, who is running his government had a lot of corruption. He can ensure that the power of the Majapahit kingdom will end soon. Finally, he decides to leave the king, and then he founded a college, in which he himself took immunity, used martial arts, and the sense of life perfection with the hope that they would be the sense for the revival of the Majapahit kingdom, which had begun to collapse. Perhaps it was realized that his army was too weak and small to compete against troops from the kingdom. So, this political message from Ki Ageng Kutu was only conveyed through the art performance of Reok Ponorogo. It can also mean satire to King Kartabumi and his kingdom.
This Reok Ponorogo performance is Ki Ageng Kutu's way and strategy to build local community resistance by using rock popularity. In rickshaw, a mask with the shape of a lion head, commonly known as Singa Barong, the king of the forest, is the shape plate, which makes it a symbol of Kartabumi. At the top, he planks peacock feather until it really resembles a giant fan by symbolizing the strong influence of the Chinese Kalangs in controlling all his actions. Jatilan is a role by the gembak who rides a horse, so that it becomes symbol of the strength of the Majapahit kingdom troops, which is very contrasting comparison between warok powers. Meanwhile, Wu is behind the mask with a red clown that symbolizes Ki Ageng Kutu, is alone and support the weight of the Singa Barong mask up to more than 50 kilograms just by rattling on his teeth.
Cause Bri Kartabumi to immediately take action and then attack Ki Ageng Kutu's school. This rebellion was quickly dismissed by Warok, causing the university to be prohibited from continuing his teaching on Warok. However, it turned out that Ki Ageng Kutu's students continued this teaching, but secretly, even so, reok art by itself is still allowed from performance events.
Jatil is Hazar and is one of the figures in the art of Reog Ponorogo. Jatilan is a dance that depicts the dexterity of horsemen who are training on a horse. This dance is performed by a dancer in which the dexterity pair up with other. Dexterity and expertise in fighting on a horse is shown by the expression of enthusiasm of the dancer. At first, Jatil was danced by Gemblak, men who are smooth, handsome, or similar to beautiful women. This dance movement then to be more feminine. Since the 1980, when the Reog Ponorogo art team was about to be sent to Jakarta for the opening of the PRJ or Jakarta Fair, Jatilan dancers were replaced by feminine dancers for reason of being more feminine. The characteristic of the impression of Jatilan dance movement in the Reog Ponorogo art tend to be smooth, airy, and dexterous. This is supported by the rhythmic pattern of dancer movement that alternative between laku, inogemen, and ngeracik rhythmic.
Bujang Ganong or Pati Pujangga Anom is a character who is energetic, hilarious, and also has expertise in martial arts, so that its very appearance he is always exhibited by two people in general who are always eagerly awaited by the audience, especially children. Bujang Ganong, depicted in figure of a young Patiwu, although physically inclined to be ugly, is tough, strong-willed, clever, witty, and powerful. Bujang Ganong marks in bright red with distinctive bulging eyes, large nose, and protruding teeth. The mask is made of dadap wood, while the hair on the mask is made of ponytail.
Singobarong is a character and dancer with a tiger head decoration with a peacock and is most dominant in Reog Ponorogo art. Part of the mask, among others, tiger head saplokan, made in a wooden frame, bamboo, rattan, covered with the skin of the kingpin tiger or Javan tiger. Dara peacock, a frame made of bamboo and rattan, is a place for arranging peacock feathers to depict a peacock developing its feathers in meeting a string of beads. The black velvet cloth embroidered with mount in an estuary and a place to write Downrex group identity. It measures about 2.25 meters long, about 2.30, 90 meters wide, and weighs nearly 50 kilograms. This is a short about Singobarong.
And that in message to protect Indonesian culture. Culture is a nation precious treasure that shall not be destroyed. All the elements in this culture prove that we live in civilization. As a cultural successor, we must not forget the struggle of our ancestors in fighting for culture. Young and old alike are obliged to preserve the culture which is the identity of the nation. The participation of young people is very much needed as well as maintaining the custom to survive. It will be great if could carry out this task. Not something great, but very meaningful.
That's all from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.